Good morning, everyone. Actually, I'm at home today painting because we're having a blizzard outside. So I brought some cold wax at home, and I'm trying to improvise my setup. So be patient with me. This piece right here is an old demo piece. I mean, it's hard as a rock, and I've had it around for a long time, and I thought, well, why not use that as my beginning? So I'm going to be working in oil and cold wax, and I have all of my wax, or rather all of my paint palette already mixed up with cold wax in it, so all I have to do is grab. So what I'm going to do now, excuse me, I'm going to put my first coat on, and then I'm going to turn the video off for a while, let it set up. So here we go. And the color that I'm using is Indian yellow. I'm going to put a nice coat of that on. Of course, I'm going to start to cough, and this will just unify that base. I just use one color. It almost looks green on top of that brown. And I have a cockatoo here at home, so if he starts squawking, I'm going to have to turn the sound off until he stops squawking. So I'm hoping that he'll keep his big beak shut for a while. I grab some green into that. And I think what I'm going to do is put some white on top of this, just so I'm sure to have it completely covered. And I'm using my Messermeister bowl scraper. You can get them on Amazon and some kitchen stores. And this is just to basically cover up what's there, but that what's there will still give me history later on. And I have lots of texture going on right now because I had scraped into that original layer. So, okay, I'm done now. So I'm just going to turn the video off and let that set up for a little while. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I'm about ready to get started again. And just so you know, this is, it's either a 10 by 10 or a 12 by 12. I'm thinking it's a 10 by 10, but I'm not 100% positive. And it's a cradled panel. And the cradle is about 2 inches wide. So I won't have to frame this. And the sides are taped with blue tape, so I don't mess it up. And the first thing that I'm going to do is sprinkle some Gamasol over top. And I did not bring my oiler boiler, so you can see I'm just sprinkling with my brush, which you can do. Now I'm going to let that sit for about 30 seconds or so. Maybe I'll do a little bit of drawing into it as well. And it has sat up. I mean, it's not dry by any means. It's more tacky than anything. So I'm going to wait for about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to pull it. Now I'm ready to pull, and I call this a solvent pull. Don't really see much going on here. A little bit, not much. I'm going to have to let it on a little bit longer, I think. So what I'm going to do is sprinkle some more on. And then let it sit for a minute. Okay, I have let it on now for about, I'm going to say a minute. Maybe a little bit longer, but not much longer. So let's see if we have better success this time. And we do. You can see that there was some right there. A little bit. It is better than what it was. So now I'm going to start building my different layers. I use some white, put it up and through here. And like I said, this cold wax has already been mixed up. Actually, I mixed it up about 2 days ago. And I put saran wrap on top of it, so stayed okay. Yep, I picked up some other color there. And that's the gray that I had mixed up. I need to get a paper towel. You can use either your bowl scraper to do what I'm doing, or you can use a palette knife. And I do want to, and I didn't bring half the tools I normally use with me, so I'm going to see if I can scrape up some of this. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm just using my palette knife to do this. This is just going to give me a little bit of depth. Just trying to bring up some of my original color, which was a dark brown. Now I'm going to go into it with some other colors. This is still the Indian yellow, but with gray added, light gray added to it, and it's kind of a muted olive green, which is looking pretty good. like that palette knife to do that work. And I'm working intuitively. I have absolutely no idea where it's going, but I'm just adding color where I think it should be. Now this is a fairly large area here, and again, I am working in shapes. So this is a large area right here. I'm including this, and this is, I want to make a medium size spot. And these are small. Put a little bit of it down here. Just intuitively, I'm doing this. Now I'm going to go in with a deeper color. That's the same Indian yellow, believe it or not, with a darker gray added to it. Picking up blue. And this is my darkest one, and this is Indian yellow with black added. And it's a very, very deep color. Liking that a lot. And I'm so happy that my Fred is being quiet this morning. It's unusual. And Fred is my cockatoo. And I love him to death. But he is so bad. He's playing with his toys. I don't know if you can hear him in the background play. He has a ball, and he's playing with that ball right now. Now, I also did some turquoise that I mixed up, and I mixed the turquoise up with some white, and I mixed it with light gray, dark gray, and then black. So I'm going to add a little bit of that color right now, just for some highlight, or for something just a little bit different. Ooh-wee! Yes, ma'am. I like it. Okay. I'm constantly wiping off my palette knife. I like this sharp edge right here. I don't want to get rid of that. Put a little bit of that down in here. And I have various shades of this as well. Maybe a little bit in the middle. And I should have a little bit at the top. Okay, then there is a lighter shade of that same color, and this is the exact same shade with white. And here comes my cat, Sunny. Sunny, you can't step in any of this. Sunny, no. Sunny, he wants to step in my palette. No, no. There, he's backing off a little bit. Believe it or not, this is coming very easily. Sonny's sitting there watching me now. He's saying, I don't know why I can't come over and help you do that. I don't want my brush strokes all to be in the same direction. That's why I'm changing it up a little bit. I don't like that area right there. So that we're going to change. I think I'm going to make this just a little bit darker. Put some black into it. Yep, and I like that. Let's put some more black right here. Don't know if I like that. Okay. This is a little bit darker than the other one, and I think I'm just going to cover up some of this that I said I didn't care for. Yeah, now that I like better. Sunny. His name is actually Sunny Sunshine. Don't you step on that palette. Okay, now I'm looking at this and I'm saying to myself, everything is almost the same size. I need a solid color somewhere. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some white in here. See if I can change it up a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of writing into it. And I will mess that up a little bit. Now this is ending almost at the same spot, so this is going to have to go higher, I think. And I'm working very wet into wet. I don't want to bring it down in the middle of the painting, so bring it down there. Okay. I have to introduce something else here. I do have other colors here on my palette. And I think it's time that I introduce some of them. Okay, now this is a combination of the teal and the Indian yellow with some white. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more white to it because I want it to stand out. I want to get the look of a lot of paint on this piece, which a lot of times I don't do. don't like that. Add more yellow to it. Maybe yellow with some white in it. More white, let me say it that way. More white. Yeah. Adding a little bit of depth. What I'm doing now, this is my signature on almost all my pieces. You'll see lines going down the one side. Mess it up a little bit. And I am so surprised that my Freddie has been so good this whole time. Oh, I put some pomegranate seeds in his dish, and he's eating those. That was dirty looking. I'm gonna get another paper towel and wipe off my palette knife. Put some clean white down. Yeah, that's better. Don't want it all to look like everything is going in the same direction. I'm going to turn it to see what it looks like. This way. And this way. I like that better because this shape in this color is much bigger than a lot of the other shapes are fairly small. So that has given it a little bit more depth. Now I'm going to turn it back the way I'm working on it so you can see what that looks like. And right away I know I don't like that. So I can take it off as easily as I can put it on. Just add some more white back into that. Yeah. don't know if I'm getting her cold or what's going on. Doing a lot of coughing here. And I keep just playing with it until it suits me. And I like that, so I think I'm going to put a little bit of it right here. Just a little bit of it right here. Not much. Okay, I'm going to call it done for now. I'll take another look at it later. A little bit white right here. Okay, I'm going to, right here it looks messy. Put some pure color in there. There, that's better. Or is it? Linda, you're a pain in the butt. Okay, I am going to call it finished. And I'll give you a better shot of it. And the way you're looking at it right now. Okay, thanks so much. And that wasn't too bad for here at the house, improvising. I didn't bring all of my tools with me. I forgot half of the stuff. But it's a nice little piece for a quickie, shall we say. Thanks so much, guys. And I would really, really, really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. Oh, I like that little bit right there. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of that right here. Yep. These are real small marks compared to the other ones, and that kind of takes your eye across as well. And if you know me by now, you know that when I say I'm finished, I'm never finished. I'll keep futzing and futzing and futzing with it. Okay, I'm done. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Okay, this is what it looks like straight on. And as you can see, I did do one more thing to it, and I put some of that light turquoise down through the middle of it from side to side. That's the only thing that I added in addition to. I just felt that it needed that. So I will also post a photo. And I thank you very much for watching. It's really cold here, and it's like 7 degrees outside after a blizzard with 40-mile-an-hour winds. So you know why I'm inside my home instead of out in the studio downtown. So see you later. I hope you enjoyed this.